What's how y'all doing out here? This is your favorite mother trucker. Anyway, I just wanted to bring something up. I put a little, I think it was a video short, and I really tried to put in a lot of crap. But what it was about is, I was at a Walmart in Salt Lake City, and I remember going, the customer service really sucked in there for one thing. And I go to the deli counter, and these kids were trying to get off early, and I was like, hey, you know, can y'all cut me some meat? You know, I like my meat shaved. And they're like, well, we're really trying to get out of here early. And I'm like, I really give a fuck, you know, but all the meat, all the slicers hadn't been cleaned yet. Everything was still up. They just didn't feel like doing it. That pissed me off. That, you know, honey. So I turn around, and you know, I get there, and all the deals for the cashier to check you out, all that's closed. It's just self-check, and I'm sitting there in line to check myself out. Honey, I grew up in an era, and some of y'all didn't, because I was getting this stuff. Oh, you sound so entitled that I'm bitching about that I have to check myself out. I got to bag my own groceries. No, when I grew up, they would check you out. They would bag your groceries. You wouldn't even put your stuff on the conveyor belt thing. You would just push your cart up. The cashier would do all that. And then you would turn around. You had a bagger who actually knew how to bag groceries and what to put with what and so forth. And then the bagger would take your groceries out to your car. You always tipped your bag boy. And your money meant something. And then Walmart comes in, and they start desensitizing people to this. And what they do, like, let's just take products, for instance. You go in, when they first started, they had a huge selection. Everything that any other grocery store had, plus they opened the super centers, and they start having clothes and everything else. But as Walmart and they had low prices, and they start running people out of business, like Safeways, Food Line, all these others, Best Buy, and they almost ran them totally out of business. They were having store closures right and left. And then once they think, okay, here we are, this big power, we got this great buying ability, they start telling certain brands, you either bring your prices way down to us, not that they're passing the savings on to us, they go, or we will not buy you, we will run you out of business, and we will fund your competitors. I mean, they were like an evil dictatorship. And then they start carrying less and less products. And we're just noticing, oh, well, what happened to this? I remember having this when I was younger. That product's been run out of business. So they get less and less product, then they start supplementing their what's that, Savor, whatever the hell their shit product is, putting it right next to a brand name product, their inferior product, at a lower price. And then they start having it only the brand name in only certain sizes, and theirs in different sizes. They're trying to wipe out all these products. And then they turn around and they up we got less selection, then they up the prices on us. And they pay their employees very crappy. They try to keep them under so many hours where they don't got to give them benefits. I mean, it's a bunch of shit. I've had family work for Walmart, so I don't want to hear, oh, well, my cousin Ida, she worked for Walmart. She get great benefits. They treat her really good. I give it 3 fucks, honey. That dog don't hunt, okay? Okay, everyone has their own story. This one's mine. So, you guys can think I'm entitled all damn day long. We are paying more. We're getting less service for what we're doing. You know, in other words, we go in there, now we got to bag our own, we got to ring up our own groceries and everything. We got lazy ass employees behind the counters. You know, I mean, as far as the meat counters and the deli and stuff like that, that pissed me off. That just really chapped my ass. But then when I got to really thinking about it, I was like, okay, we have less selection. We're paying more now than we were before. They hiked the prices sky high. And we have less service. We can hardly get a cashier anymore to check us out. We're expected to do it. Do we get a discount? Did I apply at Walmart? Hell to the no. But no, that dog don't hunt. That don't work, okay? I'm out here busting my ass, and Walmart wouldn't even be in business if it weren't for us truck drivers out here, okay? So for all you people going, oh, you sound so entitled. Bitch, I am entitled. I work my ass off. My money spends. They're giving me less product, less service for more money. Y'all need to learn your value. And Walmart did it so slowly, they desensitized us. But where they fucked up is they start hiking those prices up a little too fast, less selection, and they did it before they totally ran out the major grocery store chains like Crest, Food Line, Safeways. And now these grocery stores are rebounding big. And people are like, oh my God, it's like something brand new to a lot of the younger generation. But we grew up with it. We know we aren't checking ourselves out. Cashiers are checking us out. Bag boys are bagging our groceries. And they have huge selections of products. And some of these companies that were run out of business, some of these brands, are making comebacks. So, to me, places like Walmart, they're just evil. They are evil. It didn't start out that way. Sam Walton was not that kind of man. Then this company went public, and oh, hell no. Honey, that dog don't hunt. And you think about when we had taxi cabs. We still have them here and there. They aren't totally out of business. But Uber, and I used to drive for Uber, they turn around and they used to pay their drivers pretty good. We got like 70-something%. And now we don't even get a percentage. They just give us a fee for each. I quit that shit. But then after they thought they had all the cabs out, they start jacking their prices up and they start paying their drivers less. Honey, that dog don't hunt either. So now all other kinds of services and taxis are making rebounds in some cities. And I always thought Yellow Cab needed to get an app like Uber, and they would really rebound too, and you could still get a taxi service. But you've got to learn that to demand serve the proper services for the money you spend, you got to know your worth and what your money's worth. And what's happening with places like Walmart, Uber, and stuff like that is they run their competition out, and then they become worse than what their competition was. So to me, and Amazon is smashing Walmart. They took over. Walmart is the #1 retailer, and Walmart can't stomach that. But oh well, too bad. And they're also breaking into the food deal, which, you know, I'm not sure how that's going to go, because people like to go in, touch the orange, touch the fruit. But I think now that the grocery stores are making the comebacks, and they have like those salad stations, they have you know, where you can get your own olives, stuff like that. All that stuff people love. I love that. Their produce section's next to none. You look at Walmart's, it's sorry and sad. I've been in Walmart's where there was little gnats and stuff flying off the fruit. I mean, just nasty as hell. Their standards went way down because they thought we had no choice. Oops, Walmart. Honey, we do have a choice, and they've come back. So try your local grocery stores. Try your Safeways, your Food Lines, your Crest, your Whole Foods, stuff like that. It's going to be a much better shopping experience, much better customer service, and much better product. You better not hit my truck, you son of a bitch. I'm watching this guy back. He's doing a good job. He's staying in, well, he's kind of staying in his damn lane. He's getting back in it. Oh, don't hit my truck. Oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't. Dude. Yeah, he just realized how close he got. Oh my God, I was about to honk the horn. I don't want to honk a horn on someone unless they're really just, you know, about to nail me. And because last thing I want, I don't care if their insurance will cover it. That dog don't hunt, I don't give a shit. I don't want to be down. I'm paying a student, and I'm paying a lease payment. Homie the hooker doesn't want to be down. You know what I'm saying? like I said, we work too hard for our money. I know we're in a recession. And the thing is, it would be one thing if we were, okay, let's say, okay, you bag your own groceries, you want to do this, we're going to give you 10% off. No, they don't give us jack shit off. Does it come into savings or anything? Oh, wait, let me think. No, it doesn't. So they're giving us nothing in return. So for me, I'd rather have the great service, slightly lesser price, and better selection, and go to my local grocery. Is Walmart going to have a few things cheaper? Yeah, probably, because they're going to have their lost leaders that bring people in. And in a grocery store, you're not buying free, like clothes and electronics. There is the convenience of having it all in one spot. But you could go to Fred Meyer's and get that. But, sometimes it's nice just to go to a grocery store. They have better selection. They just have a better atmosphere. It's just nicer. So anyway, that's my rant. Walmart's the devil. I think they are a huge ripoff. They destroyed a lot of businesses. And the thing is, if they would have stuck with keeping good selection, low prices, and buying in bulk to give us those prices, it would have been great. But they didn't. It just shows they come in with a plan and they don't stick to it, and then they stick us in the end. And I think competition keeps people honest and keeps great selection and prices down. So for all those who were sitting there talking about how entitled I am, you were fucking ignorant. You just grew up in a different era, and it's just ignorant bullshit. You don't understand quality service. You don't understand the selection, because it's like throwing the frog in the boiling water. It's going to jump out, or throwing it in something, slowly heating it up. It's not going to know, and it's going to cook. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of that thing, and they just slowly did it. But the thing is that they jumped it into hyperspeed. They got greedy, and that allowed the grocery stores to come back. But anyway, that's my rant. You have a right to your opinion, no matter how wrong you are. And I really just give a shit. Okay, guys, treat each other with love, kindness, and respect. Practice inclusion instead of exclusion. I know I'm looking rather so funky tonight, but it is what it is. And you guys take care. Till next time, Mother Trucker out.